So I suppose many of you have had the same problem that I ran into today. My directional input keeps going downwards on the PS4 controller. I disassembled it. You can see the assembly here. I will link the disassembly process below. I used the guy's vid and helped me out tremendously. You will need to have either a hair thin head screwdriver, or you're gonna use a really thin knife or something, because the screws are very specific, very freaking annoying. So I had to pop this sucker into pieces, and we come back to this. I realized that the problem was here. This plastic component has 4 heads, and one of the heads just gave. It came out of the assembly. So what I did was I created a very thin narthex out of duct tape, covered it around, and I want to place it here with the rest of the heads at the appropriate height. You will want to have it as high as possible without it actually slipping off. Also have it in parallel, like all its sides should be at this amount of exposure here should be the same. So you put it down, and you'll have to use super glue, logo super glue, advertisement for these guys because they've saved my life countless times. And you want to put very, very, very small amounts of glue around it. Good thing I'm ambidextrous. So you put very, very, very small amounts of glue around it. And you will then have to patiently wait until it dries. It should be the same as this one's. Like you can see here, I can press this in. They go in. I'm not gonna attempt to do this here because I probably end up destroying it before it's totally dry. But if you wait like 10 minutes, this will become stiff. It won't be as well behaving as this one's. But if you put it at the amount of height that is required, like a millimeter up, very, very, very small amount of exposure at the edge of the plastic end, it should be going in with the narthex and activating the button that you need. So you have 2 options here. One is to deassemble another controller, totally destroy it and take out this component and use it, or you can go with this solution, duct tape. You have to cut a very, very, very thin strip, just so. Put it around the missing part, stick it with glue, and then you have to reassemble with the rest of the controller and hope that you put it at the right amount of height so it goes in parallel with the rest and it will work as intended. It's a very makeshift solution. Since my controller broke down today, I tried to do whatever I could find on the fora, like try to resync it with the console, tried to delete it altogether from my Bluetooth devices. I thought it was a software glitch. I thought it had something to do with interference. But the thing is that's very, very strange. It just fell off. It was probably, I don't know, dead on arrival. My controller is only like a year old. Hasn't seen that much use. But it just died like this. The piece of the component fell off, and this was the best solution I could think of. So if you manage to glue it at just the right spot and leave it to dry, it will probably work, and you will have saved like 60 euros from buying a new controller. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this works for you as well. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.